Why do people with autism hit their head when they're extremely frustrated, when they're breaking down, you're extremely angry? Why do autistic people hit their head? Here is why. Comment your experience down below. I actually got diagnosed with level 1 autism, essentially Asperger's. And one of the biggest reasons for people with autism, very common when we lose our shit to just hit ourselves, hit our head. It's actually a sensory regulation that we do, a neurological regulation that we do. A lot of times we will actually inflict harm because it actually helps regulate our senses. Extreme emotions such as temper and anger and stress and anxiety are very intense emotions for somebody with autism. These are overwhelming. And a lot of times when it comes to actually hitting your head, it is something that will distract you and draw your attention to, that can actually provide temporary relief for it, temporary calmness from it. It's a lot it's almost its own form of stimming. And it's extremely common amongst people who have autism to, when it comes to these moments of just intense emotions, usually negative intense emotions, to hit their head. This literally will help slow you down and calm you down. It's a sensory regulation that's so easy for us to focus in on that it kind of stops everything else for a little bit and gives that relief. And it's weird to try and explain to people who don't have autism. If you have it, you know what I'm talking about, because this is an easy method for us to try and slow things down. I will say this, one of the best things I ever did was getting diagnosed. There's no shame in getting a diagnosis because it helps clarify and clear up so much of why we are the way that we are sometimes. And for anybody out there struggling, the more that you know, the easier for finding healthy coping mechanisms. And that's what it's all about. Comment your experience down below. I'd love to know.